This is an ABC color presentation.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Of the internet and social media sites, as well as our society of connectivity and technology, three major TV networks, NBC, ABC, and CBS, were our ultimate source of information. They told us what was important, framed our conceptions of normal and socially acceptable behaviors, as well as captured the world through a narrow, homogenized viewpoint. 50 years ago, these mediums were much smaller and represented the concept of elite control. We were continually influenced by opinions of the higher class, and only those who were able to afford them could participate. Today, the internet has changed our entire perception and nature of the human environment. We are connected in a way that we may have never thought possible before the days of the Big Three.
As Thomas McPhail suggests in his book, Global Communications, the internet represents the democratization of the mass media, in that politicians or media elites are no longer able to control, filter, or interpret their editorial viewpoints.
In an age where there's approximately 1.5 billion internet users, and where new technology is easily accessible, we have much more control over what we participate in, what we view, and what we produce.
With the introduction of new social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter, we have gone from a technologically simplistic age to a highly complex web of interactivity.
Now the people of the world are meeting online and have the ability to discuss and debate worldwide issues. What is Web 2.0?
Yeah, seriously, what is it?
Web 2.0 is a fuller realization of the web platform, meaning it is a technology that is collaborative, interactive, instantaneous, live, participatory, and multi-directional.
Rather than consumers passively consuming web content, Web 2.0 is characterized by the collective creation of web content.
YouTube is an example of collective creation of web content. It may be one of the most popular and widely used web platforms on the internet today. Users can create their own accounts and videos in addition to posting comments on other users' videos as well.
Williams, 2009, suggests that this can be considered digital democracy. It decenters the author and puts emphasis instead on conversations which can happen through comments, blogs, tweets, and so on. So, what is all this social media site and Web 2.0 stuff have anything to do with political participation or activism?
Well, Morgan, I think that Con and Kellner would know a little bit more about that.
Yeah? Okay. Well, let's check it out.
The use of the internet constitutes a dramatic transformation of everyday life.
Whether its use is to express oppositional dissenting perspectives or to promote new journalistic communities where opinions are shared and freely expressed.
By discussing oppositional and dissenting perspectives, society is able to become much more aware of the issues and therefore goals of one another.
An extremely relevant and current example of this is known as the Occupy Wall Street movement.
A global outcry against corporate greed has risen up in almost 1,000 cities worldwide. People have taken their anger to the streets, saying their governments have been taken over by big business. The Occupy Wall Street movement began in New York, quickly spreading across the US to Los Angeles, Denver and Washington, among others. It's since gone global, with Asia joining in the demands for change. In Europe too, hundreds of cities are taking part in the protests.
The people involved in the movement are protesting for economic and social equality, as well as environmental justice. We Are the 99% is a huge part of the movement. This movement claims that the wealthiest 1% of the population unfairly possesses the majority of the wealth. Though political injustice, authoritative abuse, and economic inequality have all surely been topics of protest since the dawn of time, it seems that historically there has never been an opportunity such as this to mass organize such solidarity across the globe in a singular movement. The internet and social mediums are allowing for people of the political periphery to access, or at least send a strong message, to the political core.
I became aware of Occupy Wall Street through the internet. We have constant internet updates on Twitter, on Facebook, and an email list that sends out information to the general public and also to the media when we have meetings, when we have rallies, marches.
I think the internet is vital. I mean, right now we are connected worldwide through the internet. This, even though we're small here in Ottawa, this is a worldwide issue, and we're all connected by the internet.
This guy put this Facebook page up at about 11 o'clock at night, went to sleep, woke up the next morning. There were 1,500 people who had replied to it in a matter of 8 hours. So what the social media does to get this kind of thing going is it really does provide inspiration for the organizers. It gives them justification. It tells them, look, here's the idea. People are really interested in this. And they don't have to wait to get those kind of numbers back. They literally wake up in the morning and see, gee, wow, people actually want to do this.
If you type in the word Occupy into Facebook, countless pages for movements taking place in various cities across the world pop up. Over the past few weeks, over 1.2 million people have become involved in the Occupy movement on Facebook. What we can conclude from the information that we've gathered is that the internet and social media sites have helped to democratize social media. It has facilitated many movements such as Occupy Wall Street and its worldwide influences. It acts as a public sphere where global civil society is communicated and expressed.
As was mentioned by Michael Strangelove, active audiences are not what they used to be. With the shift from interpretation to production, the audience gains new types of representational and appropriative powers.
We believe that this documentary represents both a very current and important issue that many of our youth need to become aware of.
Our belief is that social media will have a positive influence on our participation both politically and socially worldwide.
So what do you guys think?
Please feel free to leave a comment after watching our video.